did not expect this at all. Like, I mean, I literally walked in this movie thinking it's gonna be very, very okay. I walked out saying this is one of the best animated films of the year, hands down. Kubo and the Two Strings. My personal opinion on claymation, or stop motion you could call it, I really like stop motion. I think it is so cool how they make these movies. I think it's super cool. I love like Wallace and Gromit, that kind of claymation stuff, but motion, like this kind of stuff, stop motion, I think it's so cool how they made these movies. In the end credits of this movie, you actually see like one scene of how they built this huge skeleton thing. I thought that was so cool. But anyway, I really like stop motion, and when it's really done well. And the studio that made this movie also made Coraline, The Box Trolls, and Paranorman. 3 movies I think Coraline's really good. I think Paranorman is enjoyable. I think Box Trolls is stupid. But Kubo and the Two Strings is now an awesome, amazing, awesome movie. Let's talk about this movie. Kubo is about this little kid with one eye who's a baby and grows up as a kid. He's a kid, he has one eye. Him and his mom live in a cave, and he goes out to this village. He plays with like paper with a guitar thing. He can tell stories with it. He makes money. He does that every day. And then one day something happens to this village by these 2 evil sisters of his mom. Something else happens, which leads to him meeting this lady named Monkey and Beetle, who are voiced by Charlize Theron and Matthew McConaughey. And now they're going on an adventure to stop these 2 sisters and a grandfather. And oh my gosh, wow. Let's talk about everything goodness. First thing first, the directing and the music. Perfect. I mean perfect. The music is really good in this movie. The directing, very good. I mean very good. Like, I, in my personally, would nominate this guy for an Academy Award for Best Director. Amazing directing. Pitch perfect, great directing. It was perfect style for this movie. The cinematography, beautiful. Oh my god, the animation. It looks so good. Like, I mean, it looked really good. Like, I loved how this movie looked. It looked so good. Like, it just looked perfect. I love the stop motion in this movie. It was perfect. The voice acting, the kid from San Andreas plays Kubo. I really liked Kubo. Kubo was a great character. He was funny. He was a kid. He was awesome. He played jokes on Monkey. He did that. He was a kid, and he had great character development. By the end of this movie, you are pulling for Kubo. Kubo is awesome in this movie. But you know who almost steals the show? Monkey, voiced by Charlize Theron. Monkey was awesome. She was funny, she was super lovable, and she was just a bad A. And then Beetle, voiced by Matthew McConaughey, was so funny. Like, I mean, he was actually very funny. It was awesome character. I loved his character. And these 3 working together, their relationship was on pitch. It was awesome. They bounce off each other great. It was great. I love the scene where they're on a boat and they're eating sushi and they're just talking. I love that scene. I loved the story. It was original. It was an original movie. Now, my only issue I could really say is I feel like the 2 evil sisters in this movie, not the main villain, but the 2 evil sisters, they were throwaways. I didn't really care for them. Now, the main villain that you see at the very end, who's voiced by Ralph Fiennes, I like that villain. You got behind him, you're like, that's a cool villain. And he turns to a big monster, and it's awesome scene with him and Kubo. And there's actual character deaths in this movie I didn't see coming, at least. And when they died, they died. And I like that a lot. This movie is a kid's movie too, and it's for adults. The action scenes are awesome. This movie has a great brand of adults and kids, and it mixes together very, very well. My other critique that I did not like, every time they explained a story from the past in this movie, he would always do the paper thing with guitar, and it would show like the story with him playing paper. It happened twice to me in the beginning and toward the end where they're in a cave, whatever. The only reason those scenes are there is because they're like, okay, this is a kid's movie, we gotta show the little kids who's who, who's father, who's mother, we gotta show them what's happening. I thought that was really too much. They could have just easily talked to them like a normal, let them learn. But the very end of this movie, it got me teared up, man. It got me teared up. It was so touching, and the music was great. I thought this movie was great. I think it's one of the best films of the year, hands down. I loved Kubo and the Two Strings. I thought this movie looked weird. I wasn't interested. It turns out to be one of the best films of the year. Go see Kubo and the Strings. That's why I'm going to give it a very high A. I think it's definitely a movie you should go see. It's an awesome movie. Definitely, I gotta buy this on Blu-ray. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys!